As you probably know, I recently moved to Ireland with my family, and whilst I don't care where to work because my business is registered in Estonia and I basically pay my taxes there, my husband had to re-register his income and to basically switch his jobs from a Ukrainian one to an Irish one. And we were amazed at how almost every offer he got was from some sort of an umbrella company. And since it's always me behind the scenes when it comes to taxes, documents, legal stuff, paperwork, all of this tedious work, I feel pretty much eligible to share some of the insights with you on this subject. And moreover, I actually realized that my company could also be called an umbrella company for some of our clients. Let's get started. First, what is an umbrella company and how does it work? Let's turn to Wikipedia. It says that an umbrella company is a company that employs agency contractors who work on temporary contract assignments, usually through a recruitment agency in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Recruitment agencies prefer to issue contracts to a limited company as the agency liability would be reduced. It issues invoices to the recruitment agency or client, and when payment of the invoice is made, will typically pay the contractor through pay, with the added benefit of offsetting some of the income through claiming expenses such as travel, meals, accommodation, equipment, whatever. So in fact, an umbrella company is an intermediate company responsible for deducting payroll taxes on behalf of the contractor. And oftentimes such companies work hand in hand with other companies such as recruitment agencies and outstaffing companies. And these recruitment agencies or outstaffing companies play the role of a middleman in the process, meaning that they don't really affect or influence your workflow or your working process or your operations or whatever. They just deduct their fee basically on the difference between your rates and the rate that the client pays them. Recruitment company or outstaffing agency does nothing more than that, whilst an umbrella company pays your taxes and issues invoices on your behalf. So basically, when you look for a job in UK or Irish job market as an IT specialist, most probably you'll get tons of offers from recruitment agencies or outstaffing companies. And how it looks like from your perspective, from you as a contractor, is that as soon as you reach an agreement and sign the contract with that recruitment agency, and then a million of documents from their end client with whom you actually will be working, then the next step for you will be to find and to choose the best umbrella company that will issue invoices on your behalf and that will deduct taxes and pay taxes on your behalf as well. Basically, you can call them your accounting partners. So the operational process, once you sign all the papers for three parties, your end client, your recruitment agency who found and hired you, and your umbrella company whom you chose to work with, basically then the working process from your side will look as follows. At the end of each period, which is defined by a previous agreement, it could be weekly, it could be bi-weekly or monthly, you submit your invoice to three different companies, to your end client so that they could confirm that you worked this amount of hours or this amount of days, to your recruitment agency, and then to the umbrella company so that the umbrella company could issue an invoice on your behalf to your recruitment agency. Then the recruitment agency will issue an invoice to the end client, and then it goes backwards. Yes, that's how complicated it seems. But once the money lands on your umbrella company's account, they deduct taxes from it and pay taxes on your behalf. They apply for any benefits you are eligible. They also deduct their fee, which is typically a set amount per month. It could be somewhere around 100 euros per month. And then they pay the rest to your personal bank account, which you are free to spend. Finally, it seems like a complicated process, and it is while you sign up all of those million of documents, but then after you do and after you're good to go, then it's pretty straightforward and simple. You have to submit your hours at the end of each period, but then you get your freedom to relax and not think about your taxes and not think about your benefits, because that will be taken care of by your umbrella company. Now let's talk about pros and cons of working through an umbrella company. And the first pro, and I've already mentioned this one, is that umbrella companies help to simplify your taxes. It's a big deal in UK, Ireland, and all the Western European countries, and in the USA, of course. So basically, you don't have to figure out your own taxes and whether you're eligible for applying for some benefits, whatever. You can consult with your umbrella company representative or accountant with whom you're dealing, and they will advise you how to do that better so that you get more to take home with you. It also saves workers from possible cases of disguised employment if they take advantage of self-employment tax break, because if UK tax system figures out that you work for one specific company, then you might be eligible to pay taxes as an employee and plus the interest to the tax department. You don't want that. The second pro is that you actually have someone to consult with in regards to any benefits you might be eligible for. Of course, that will require supervision from your side because they won't automatically tell you whether or not you're eligible for some of the benefits, so you have to be cautious with that and supervise all of this part. But as a pay contractor to an umbrella company, you're eligible for some of the benefits such as paid leaves, paid sick leaves, or in some countries it may also include like some health coverage for certain services. What you are eligible for sure is that you can get tax return on anything you buy for your business. Decided to buy a new laptop or new furniture for your home office, or go abroad or buy tickets somewhere. And if you claim these expenses as your business expenses, you get a tax return on that. So you get to keep more and spend less in terms of taxes. And nobody would tell you how to do that better than an umbrella company. Now let's speak about the cons of working through an umbrella company. And the first one is that typically it limits you to contract-based jobs, to temporary jobs kinda, because typically when you're being hired by a recruitment agency or an umbrella company, you are being limited to one project or to a temporary job, and the contracts are typically somewhere between 6 months and 1 year, especially if that is your first contract within UK or Ireland. And if you are looking for like longer period of work, or if you prefer to work for one client, if you're looking for some steady job which is not temporary, which is a permanent position, then better look for a full-time employment. The next con is that working through an umbrella company offers fewer tax benefits than if you were like a contractor, like a full-fledged contractor. However, umbrella companies still do advise you how to take home with you more, but you have to be careful here too, because some of such companies can be avoiding taxes, and that is on your behalf, and then you will be owing the tax department some extra taxes plus the interest. So you have to be careful with those schemes as well. And the third con of working through an umbrella company is that umbrella company takes their fee, which could be a set amount per month, or it could be based on the amount of payments you get each month. My advice is that you compare prices of different umbrella companies and what they can offer in your specific case. Typically, the fees of such umbrella companies differ somewhere between 80 euros to 120, 130 euros per month. So the conclusion of it all, if you don't mind to have many benefits, paid sick days, paid vacations, whatever, and just prefer to take home with you more, to have higher wages as a contractor, then working through an umbrella company might be for you and might be your choice. Also, if you don't have any choice. So as almost anything on this planet, working through an umbrella company has its pros and cons. But if you've decided to go this route, and if you are new to the UK/Irish job market, don't worry, it's not as complicated as it seems. And once you set it up, the rest is smoothly. And if you have like a really good umbrella partner, they will help you to plan ahead your vacations, your sick days, holidays you want to take off. So it's really how good your umbrella partner is. Let me play the devil's advocate here because I feel like working through an umbrella company provides actually more freedom because this is a contract-based job. So at the end of your contract, you are free to either continue your cooperation with them or to have your vacations and also tax-free vacations. Also, typically when you work as a contractor through an umbrella company, your wages are higher than those of an employee. It really depends on what you are looking for. And if you have any specific questions on how to develop your IT career or how to start your IT business, or if you would like to have a one-on-one coaching call with me, go and check out my Patreon page below. You're welcome to join. We have a lot of valuable information there. All the legal documents, master classes, sales sessions. I'll be waiting for you there. And for free advice, please binge watch all of my videos here on YouTube. See you in the next one. Bye bye.